Good morning. It's 7:40. Packed up and getting on trail. Yesterday was a big day. We had over 4,500 feet of elevation gain and 3,500 of descent. It was the first time in a while that my knees were really kind of worrying me at the end of the day. I could really feel both of them. I put some Voltaren on them. But by the time, they didn't bother me last night, and they're fine this morning, so it's a good sign. And because today we're making our way to base camp this morning. It's an outfitter in Killington to get our resupply box, and then, but depending on, because it takes a while to go through the resupply stuff, and we got to charge up and everything, and it's 0.4 off the trail too, so it's going to add some time, but depending on how today goes, yeah, somewhere between 16 or 18.5, but we're looking at the same type of elevation gain and loss today, so today will be another big day. Yeah, so we'll see what today brings, and we'll show you what we can. So we came out to the Gifford. You come right out into the campground. As soon as we came into the campground, there was Trail Magic. There was actually two set up. One was Catch and Sobos, but the one was AT Thru hiker from 21. Squeeze, her and her family were there, and she hiked, her dog Diesel hiked about 800 miles with her that year. So it was a wonderful little surprise. A really cute little girl. So that was great. Really appreciated the morning Trail Magic. They had lots of stuff that could have had pancakes and everything. We had hot dogs. Hot dogs sounded amazing for breakfast. But now we just got to make our way to the outfitter. This doesn't show up great on camera, but this is so pretty. Okay, so we got our box at base camp and did all the stuff, charged up, and now we got to make our way back to the trail. It's only about a 0.4 from the trail to get to base camp. They allow you charge up on their deck. They do have a water bottle to fill up your water bottles, the bathroom. They accept resupply boxes. They did have fuel. They have some small resupply, just a few meals. I heard the owner talking, saying that they're trying to get into more of the hiker stuff. So you may see more and more stuff build as hikers start going there. But yeah, so now we're going to make it back to trail. We're falls people, but we're not going up to the falls. We're too behind. That's right there. So it's one thing that was been happening, which is pretty nice, is that we're running into a lot of Sobos. And two Sobos that we talked to today, because we were talking about the whites, they said it was kind of funny that they stayed at the Welcome Hostel or the Hiker's Welcome. It's right before, when you're heading northbound. So if you're Nobo, that's right before the first White Mountain. And he said that everybody there, all the Nobos there, it was like they were making war plans. But one thing I was curious about, I knew, like they said, make sure you get your hiker's card when you're going through the whites, because you have to pay, make sure you have cash, because it's 10, if you're a through hiker, you can get a hiker's card, and you pay $10 for your first night, and then $5 for each additional night after that. But it's a little punch card too, so you get a free bowl of soup and 2 pastries somewhere along the whites if you want. But I was also curious if you could buy food at the huts, and you can. So like if you got there in the afternoon and you wanted to buy a bowl of soup, I think you said it was $4, and they have some pastries for sale.
Well,
And
if you get there after 8:30 in the morning, that whatever's left over from breakfast, you can eat.
yeah, so yeah, I knew that they did do like leftover breakfast. So if there is any food left over from the breakfast that they serve to people staying at the huts after 8:30, it's fair game. So you can come in and grab it. And he said that he was like surprised with how much food they left the whites still having because of having the breakfast and getting soup. And he said they bought wanted to buy a bowl of soup, and they didn't have their soup of the day ready. So they ended up giving him like a full thing of tomato soup, which was like 5 servings of soup, because that's all they had ready at the time. But so there is ways to top up. And what I like about that too is if we hit there and it's cold, like a nice bowl of soup in the afternoon, hopefully, I don't know how it works, like if they're going to have if you can get more than one kind, if there's going to be anything that I can have, because I can't have anything with dairy and eggs or nuts in it, which a lot of soups don't have it. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, just like, yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's, it is nice seeing all the Sobos now. It seems to be pretty busy. We're seeing a few of them every day now. Okay, so we just filled up some water here, and we're just looking at our options. It's 4:30 now. We'd like to try to stop before 8 o'clock, before 8, 9, 9:30. But today, I mean, it was things, these are the days, like you can't just think that you're just going to hike every day and not have days that you're going to have things to do. Today, we didn't have to do trail magic and hang out with Diesel, but we did. We had to hang out with Diesel. He was so cute.
Not what our problem was.
That was not our problem.
We sat outside the freaking store for like 3 hours.
It was.
We were not
so that didn't. So that was a nice way to start our day. We had a nice trail magic and breakfast, and got to meet Diesel and Squeeze. And she was saying that that's how it works when you're on trail with a dog. Everybody remembers the dog. Nobody remembers you.
But she said it kind of worked because everyone would call Diesel D's. So
yeah.
D's and Squeeze.
D's and Squeeze, yeah. Yeah, so we had that. And then, of course, getting the outfitter was, almost a half a mile off trail. So that added an extra mile going there and back. And then we had to do all the things, charging up and go through our resupply box. And that took a huge chunk of time. I did get a few videos uploaded. So that also, at least we got that done there too. So today it's not going to be a big day. But we also we just don't want to push till 8 o'clock just to try to get 16 miles. So we have a few options coming up in about, between 4 and 5 miles ish. So we'll be able to stop at 6:30, depending on the terrain. I know we do have a little bit more up coming, but we got our biggest up for the day done, I think. So, but yeah, so we just got our water, and we're gonna see. The mosquitoes have been pretty bad in this section here today. We've been pretty lucky. They haven't been that crazy, and we haven't had a lot of, even there was a local that came and talked to us, and he was saying that this is the driest it's been around here. So we haven't got a lot of the crazy vermud. So yeah, so we're almost out. And we're almost out. So unless we get crazy amount of rain in the next couple days, which I can't remember when we're hitting New Hampshire, day and a half, 2 days, something like that. Yeah, so we'll be out of Vermont and into New Hampshire and heading into all the other things. Yeah. Yeah. So I know the 21-year-old's probably going to be fine, but the 55-year-old is starting to have a little bit of a panic attack. Not just with New Hampshire, but southern Maine. So But anyway, so we're just gonna have a little snack here real quick and then head and try to find a spot in a couple hours, a reasonable time to stop. Okay.
I forgot that there's places with ladders.
Oh. I gotta go. I gotta do it.